Good morning, it's day 72, it's the 11th of June. This is where I stayed last night. Pretty cool. I think maybe I should have stayed another night in the hostel in Trabzon. I feel okay. I've just got a cough, sore throat, and last night, well, this morning I've woken up and I'm just sweating like crazy. And it wasn't a particularly hot night last night, but I'm absolutely sweating like crazy. So I definitely think I've caught whatever Stefan had, but that's okay. I'm only a day away from Georgia, so I'm going to get everything together. It looks like an alright day today. It looks like an alright day today outside, so hopefully it will be just a simple case of 100k done. That's good news. I don't think it's going to rain. I think most of the stuff is partially dried as well, so this is a good start. I think I'm just going to get everything out of this little area, back onto the road, and then I'll eat breakfast over there. So this is where I stayed last night. Just behind this building about here is a little outhouse I stayed in, because you can see this has got a roof. And I came from Trabzon, which is over here, and now I'm cycling along the same main road towards a big tunnel over here and to the well, into Georgia basically. It's about 100 kilometers to big city in Georgia, Batum as they say on that board there. So yeah, should be able to make that by today. Weather isn't great, but it's not raining at the moment. It feels a bit wet in the air, if that makes any sense, but it's nice that it's not warm, so I should be able to get a good distance, hopefully, if the weather stays the same, touch wood. But yeah, I'm not feeling great this morning, so I'll be fine. I'll push through it and yeah, get some miles done. So I've just done about 20 kilometres, and I don't know how I was meant to see this, but I stopped at a petrol garage to use their toilet, and I noticed the chain was like skipping here, and this is all wonky because the screws have come out. How on earth was I meant to see that? I've just had it back from the bike shop and the screws are missing. I've only got two. I've got one more here that was in here, and I've only got one holding that ring on, so I'm going to have to go opposite. I think that'll be the best way to stabilise it, and then find a shop and get some more screws. But how on earth was I meant to see that? It's ridiculous. It's just gone 1 o'clock. I just had something to eat. I'm not feeling great, but feeling a little bit better. It's a bit like a head cold. I'm at that stage where I don't feel so bad that I couldn't go to work, but I feel at that stage where I'd just rather not go to work. And yeah, cycling isn't exactly a great thing to do when you feel like this, I guess. But you know, I could have spent another day in the hospital and felt exactly the same. I'm going to Georgia now. I should get there this evening, and there's a hostel in Georgia that I can go to that a couple of people I know have been to, so you know, I'm going to head there, and then if I still feel rubbish tomorrow, then I'll stay a day there, but at least I'll be in another country, which will be cool. I bought some medicine from a chemist and I've had some of that, so yeah, should be good, should be fine. Not feeling 100%, but you know, not feeling that bad that I can't do anything, so just got to get on with it. And I'm nearly there. So that was nerve-wracking. For the last 5 kilometres, these lorries have been on this side of the road. That's not a hard shoulder, that's the second lane in the dual carriageway, and they've been parked. That's 15 kilometres away from the border. As I got into the tunnel, they were all lined up, parked inside the tunnel, and as I entered the tunnel, they all started to move, and I thought, oh dear, they're going to now come across into my lane, but they didn't. They stayed where they were, but that was awful. Yeah, just a bit nerve-wracking. But they're all queuing up to get weighed, I think, here before they get to the border in Georgia, which is down that way, which is about 10 kilometres away now, I think. 5 kilometres away from the border. I think it's time to retire the Turkish flag. I think they got a good relation with Georgia, but just in case they haven't, it's going in the bag now. Currently in no man's land. Turkey's behind me. Georgia's in front of me, and so is this giant bus. About to enter Georgia. Very uninteresting entry. So this is Georgia.
I'm officially in Georgia. Doesn't look very different, to be honest. I think I just carry on this road to the next big city where I should find the surfers hostel. I wonder if there's any surfing in Georgia. We shall see. Just bought some kind of cheese toasty thing from a little baker's like that. You can see the oven inside. That is it. That's just the shop there. Crazy. Tell me that that isn't the strangest McDonald's building that you have ever seen. Just bizarre. And it's a drive-through. I know being ill and eating McDonald's probably isn't the best thing, but I've wanted McDonald's for ages, since last week, 2 weeks of hell. So yeah, and I've ordered something called the Beef Clubhouse Special. No idea what that is, but it looks, oh my god, it's got bacon in. Oh, this is going to be good.